is a top rank holder of VTU in electrical engineering. She has a rich experience of over 8 years in the industry, executing national and international projects, and vast knowledge in training the students and counseling them with respect to their career prospectus during the crucial time of this 10 and plus 2. Plus 2 is a turning point in everybody's life to pursue the career in their forthcoming future. She is a student favorite, passionate, and provides timely guidance and motivation to the students. Ma'am has presented technical projects in the state level competition like Avishkar and has hosted many events like Geeta Yana, Triple ESA. Her interest in extracurricular activities are no less, and she is a Bharatanatyam dancer who has presented at Hampi Utsav and ISKCON festivals as well. Her rich experience comes from the blend of her work tenure in research and educational field as well. Kavyashree ma'am strongly believes that the gap between the academics and industry needs to be bridged for the better readiness of the students when they take a transition from academics to the practical work environment. With this motto, she is currently striving to guide young minds with career counseling and technical guidance session and serving as an academic head at Bhat and Bhat Tutorials. I will make a humble request to our students to take this opportunity as a great one and clear all their doubts in their mind and how to pursue the CA as a profession. Thank you. I will pass on the our honorable speaker, that is Kavyashree ma'am, to take over. Thank you.
You can proceed, ma'am.
So thank you, sir. So first, I would like to welcome all my dear students. So a very good morning to everyone. I would like to first take this opportunity to thank the management of KLE for providing you this wonderful opportunity wherein you can learn a lot through this webinar. So my dear students, the young enthusiastic minds of KLE PU College, so I welcome you all to today's online webinar. So I'm Kavyashree Bhat, academic head at Bhat and Bhat Tutorials. So students, we have been tutoring prospective CA students for past 17 years. So our tutorials has successfully managed to guide multiple students to clear the CA examination at different levels since 2003. So during your classes with us, so you will be interacting with some of the most experienced faculty who have combined experience of over 30 years and who have trained a lot of successful CA aspirants. So with this brief introduction, so let us dive into today's webinar topic. So my dear students, I shall be focusing and explaining you the various methods you can adopt. Okay, basically, you can focus on how to crack the CA foundation in the very first attempt. I would also take this opportunity to enlighten you and to give you a lot of very informative, useful information about know-how of this particular commerce course, that is CA, which is in huge demand now. So yes, let me focus on the various subtopics. So why am I here? So why am I here and what are the various topics I shall be going through during this entire webinar? Yes, so I shall be focusing on explaining you about what is basically a CA exam, who conducts the CA exam, who is eligible to write the CA exam, okay, and what is the scope of career if you take up CA. So what will be your career prospects? And then what is the global recognition if you become a CA? And what salary, okay, the salary aspects, what salary does a CA get? So I'll be focusing and giving you the information and insights about all these. So my dear children, these are some of the basic questions which run through any of your minds, correct? So, okay, ma'am is telling about CA. What is this basically? Am I eligible to take up this particular exam? So how to do my preparations? So if I want to go ahead and make CA as my career perspective or take up this as my career, so what is the scope? What recognition will I get? So what are the salary prospects in my future? So if I settle as a CA, how much salary will I draw? Correct or not? So these are the n number of questions which run through any student's mind. Okay, so I shall be going ahead and giving you the insights about all these things. So meanwhile, students, you can be very interactive. Okay, so I will request you, all of you, to be very attentive, interactive. So interactive in the sense you can message me in the chat section if at all you want to you want me to tell anything all in detail or repeat certain stuff. Okay, you can be really interactive, and further I will be asking you some questions. Okay, in the very beginning we'll do that, so that you are also understanding where exactly or what exactly I'm trying to tell. So yes, so this is the part, this is the point wherein I want all of you to pitch in, okay, and start your interaction. You can send me messages in the chat section. Okay, so students, now I shall be displaying some of the famous personalities. Okay, famous personalities, of course, with a background that they are CA. Okay, so this is the hint which I already gave you. Okay, before I am displaying the pictures, I've already given you this hint. What is the hint? They are all people, okay, the very famous personalities who have successfully completed CA. Okay, so yes, here is the very first person, the famous personality. Yes. So see this picture, you might have come across this picture in TV channels, newspapers. So can anyone send me the message in the chat section? Who is this person? Who is this famous personality? Yes, students, you need not hesitate. You can be interactive. Okay, fine. Okay, the chat is disabled. Okay, yes. So now this famous personality is Mr. Piyush Goyal. This famous personality is Mr. Piyush Goyal. Okay, so he is the Minister of Railways. Okay, in the current NDA government, he is the Minister of Industry and Commerce. Okay, Mr. Piyush Goyal is a celebrated CA, a chartered accountant. Okay, yes. Now the next personality. So this person you might have not seen in the very recent newspapers. Okay, I can say he was a former minister, ex-minister. So can you please enable the chat section?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, students. So it's enabled. Now, can you message? Yes, I'm getting messages already. Yes. Who is this famous personality? Can anyone guess? Let me see. Yes, I got one answer. Students. Yes, are you all active? Are you all there? If you're very much there, you should be messaging me now in the chat section. Yes, he is Mr. Suresh Prabhu. So he is famously called as, yes, Sanjay gave me the answer now. Correct, that's correct. So he's Mr. Suresh Prabhu. He's called by the prefix CA. Okay, so he's called famously as CA Suresh Prabhu. So he is the former Minister of Railways. Okay, and he was the Minister of Commerce and Industry and Civil Aviation. Okay, so he's again a CA. His background is CA. Okay, now one more person. Yes, check this out. Yes, students, have you seen this personality? Of course, not live, but you might have heard about him. Yes. So if you want clue, I can tell he heads one of the very famous Indian and a multinational conglomerate in India. You would have definitely know Sanjay, not exactly. Is not Motilal Oswal, no. So check out with this hint. As I told, he heads one of the Indian multinational conglomerate, a very big company in India. You would have definitely heard about the name, the company's name. You would have definitely heard about it. Yes? Anyone from the audience? You can keep guessing, no issues, even though you make mistakes, no issues. Yes, anyone? Should I tell? Yes? Okay. So he is Mr. Kumaramangalam Birla. Yes, very good. Sanjay is up with the right answer now. Yes, that's correct. So he's Mr. Kumaramangalam Birla. So he is the chairman of Aditya and Birla Group. Okay, again, as I told, he is a CA. Okay, so yes, I think this is getting interesting, correct? Shall we proceed? So now let me display a few more personalities. Yes, this person, you would have definitely come across this picture if you follow share stocks. Very good, very good. That's correct. Dharmender is with the right answer. Yes, Shreya. Yes, good. Very good. So most of you know him. So good that, very good. So Sanjay also gave his, famous alternate name. Very good. That's correct. So good that you guys are keeping up with the current trend. Very good. Yes, he is Mr. Rakesh Junjunwala. Yes, very good. Tarun Jain. Very good. That's correct. So as Sanjay messaged, he is famously called by the alternate name. He's the big bull of Indian stock market. He's Mr. Rakesh Junjunwala. Correct. He's also called as the Warren Buffett of India. Okay, he is one of the, I can say the big bull of Indian stock market, and of course a very celebrated businessman. Okay, a very big business tycoon or business magnate, I can say. Okay, Mr. Rakesh Junjunwala. Again, he is a chartered accountant. So his background is that he's a CA, chartered accountant. This person, do you want me to give a clue? This person? See, he heads one of the educational institutes. That's the clue I can give. Yes, correct. Very good. That's correct. He is TV Mohandas Pai. That's correct. So again, a person from Karnataka. So he is the chairman of Manipal Global Education. So his background is that he is a chartered accountant. Yes, correct. Sanjay, correct. Mohandas. He's Mr. TV Mohandas Pai, the chairman of Manipal Global Education. Now check out this lady. Yes, who wants to send me the answer? Very good. Panchami says she is. Very good. Shreya, correct answer. Sanjay, correct. That's exactly correct. So most of you are guessing it right, guessing her name right. Yes, she's Naina Lal Kidwai. Okay, so again, she is the ex-CO. Okay, and she's also the country head of HSBC India. Okay, again, she is her educational background, she is a chartered accountant. She is a CA. Okay, so very nice to see that most of you are interactive and answering, and of course you're answering right. So that is also very important. So good students, so very good. You are keeping up with the current trend. So that's very nice. Now, students, I have introduced these personalities. Okay, I have given you the glimpse of some of the very famous personalities, and of course they have occupied some of the topmost positions. Okay, you can check out, they have occupied topmost positions in both private and public sectors. Okay, so, and as I told, they are all, their educational background is that they are all CA, okay, the chartered accountants. So with this, I would like to give you, so much are the prospects, okay, so much are the opportunities. The opportunities are really huge and tremendous if you go ahead and choose CA as your career path. Okay, no, I'm not. Okay, yes. So now let me move on. Now let me give you the 4 famous wings, okay, the wings of CA. So if you become a CA, okay, a chartered accountant, so what and all will it include? Okay, it's just not a single thing. When I call you as CA, it's not a single thing. It has 4 basic major wings. Okay, the first is audit. Okay, the second one is the tax. Third one is the balance sheet, and then the financial accounts. So now, children, you might have come across these terms since you're commerce students in second year PUC, so you would have definitely come across these technical terms. So when I say you are a chartered accountant, okay, your wings, or you will be basically focusing on these 4 aspects of a chartered accountant. So now, if you ask me, okay, ma'am, you're telling me all these, you told me about some famous personalities, you said, if you choose to become a CA, you have lot of opportunities to grow. Okay, the prospects are really high. You said about the 4 aspects of being a CA. Okay, and if you ask me, okay, ma'am, why should I choose CA as my career path? So what are the 5 reasons? Okay, why should, okay, you might not know the numbers. You can ask, okay, give me some n number of reasons. Why should I choose CA as my career path? Why CA? See, children, at this stage, I'm trying to tell you about the huge opportunities and the benefits which you gain. Okay, especially since you are commerce students, you have lots and lots of opportunities if you become a CA. So what is the reason I'm stressing this out? So there are so many reasons. So I will give you 5 reasons so that I can convince you why you want to go ahead and choose CA. Yes, Lakshit, I'll be coming across all of them. Okay, all in detail, not to worry. See, now basically what is CA? Okay, CA. So it is basically an honorable position. When I say you are a CA, it is an honorable position. Okay, and it's a designation that authorizes and makes the designation holder credible in the field of accountant. Okay, generally telling an accountant, and when you mention yourself as a chartered accountant, there is a huge difference because you are designated. Okay, you are designated and you are more credible in the field of accounting. And who gives you this designation? So it is one of the designation which is given by ICAI. Okay, the ICAI board gives you the designation and you can be called as a chartered accountant. Okay, and it's a statutory body. Okay, and it certifies you to be a chartered accountant. When you are a chartered accountant, of course, you are tested on the grounds of your accountancy skills, taxation, okay, analytical skills, the business practices, the corporate laws. So you are tested on all these grounds and only then you are certified as a chartered accountant or a CA. Okay, basically, as a CA or a chartered accountant, you will deal with financial matters, okay, which are associated with companies, big or small, and you're also a part of financial audits. Okay, students, and of course, it's a very challenging thing also when you become a successful CA. and there are around only 50 ranks. Okay, the top 50 ranks are only given when you become a CA. Okay, so out of so many people who attempt, there are 50 ranks which are allotted, and the person who gets the first rank is allotted the very famous GP Kapadia Award. You might have heard about this. Okay, a top rank holder of CA is awarded with this prestigious award. Okay, so now why am I telling you? Now coming back to the reasons why you should choose CA. See, it's one of the allied professions. Okay, to become a CA, it's one of the allied professions. The reason is every company, okay, every company, whether it's a very big company or a small company, a big or a small company will have money related matters, correct? So when there are the money related matters which are involved, you come into picture. Okay, that is, a CA comes into picture, and you have very wide array of opportunities in business and industry, and also in financial services and industrial practice. Okay, so the very first thing, the very first reason is it offers great flexibility. It offers great flexibility. So now, yes, what do I mean by this? If I say it offers great flexibility, what am I trying to tell you? See, it offers you career in very many specialized areas. So the specialized areas can be accounting, okay, auditing. You can be a part of corporate finances, the corporate laws, taxation practitioners, okay, and also public accounting. So this involves various services like financial management, planning, and financial policy determination. Okay, so you are a CA. If you are a part of financial planning, so you will be making laws. Okay, you will be taking, or you will be modulating the laws in the financial matters. So you will be the policy makers. Okay, the policy deciders. So much is the flexibility. Okay, just as I told you, that not only the four brief ways, there are so many opportunities. As I told, you can be a practitioner of taxation, a practitioner of corporate laws. Okay, you can do planning and take financial policy determination steps. So these are the opportunities. So you have lot of flexibility wherein you can choose a specialized area for yourself. Okay, yes. Now students, what is the next reason? It's a very stable and a secure profession. So now when I say stability and when I say it's a secure profession, so what comes to your mind? So many of us would have come across this question, correct? Oh, next to degree ಓದ್ತೀನಪ್ಪ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯ? CA. ಓ CA ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ, ಸೊ ನಿನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಸ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಅದು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್ ಕೆಲಸನಾ, correct or not? So this is a general thing which we will hear from most of our relatives or friends. Permanent ಕೆಲಸನಾ, ಕೆಲ್ಸದಿಂದ ತೆಗಿಯಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ, secure profession ಅಲ್ವಾ? So these are the terms which we come across. So yes, of course, students, CA is one of the, I can say, a very elite profession and one of the stable and the most secure profession. Okay. See, because why am I telling this? As I told, every organization requires a CA. Okay, every organization, whether big or small, it requires CA when it comes to money related matters. So of course, it's a very stable profession and a secure profession. Okay. Now, why is CA? Okay, it's a great opportunity if you want to go ahead and pursue your global career. So what do I mean by this? What is global career? So if you want to set up CA as a great career option for you, and you want to pursue the international careers, okay, so not only in India, okay, not only in India, but it is of great demand when you want to go to other countries also. Okay, especially ICI is celebrated as the second largest accounting statutory body in the entire world. And if you are a person certified from ICI as a CA, yes, Lalita, I'll be throwing light on this. I'll be throwing the light on the same. Yes, as I was mentioning, if you are certified as a CA from ICI, which is one of the world's very famous recognized statutory body, okay, of chartered accountants, if you are recognized as a CA from that particular body, ICI, of course, you are recognized as one of the very proficient chartered accountant. Okay, so of course you have globally recognized certifications as well, and your professional qualifications if it is relevant, and if you have procured additional skills, So which will happen throughout your journey as a CA in the form of training. So they will give you trainings with respect to soft skills and with respect to the articleship if you're doing it in some of the big fours, okay, the big four firms. So you will be definitely given a lot of scope and you will be totally recognized at a different level. Okay, so much are the prospects when you go ahead with CA. Okay. Yes, when it comes to salary packages, so even for you yourself, okay, and of course for for us to answer to the society what salary you draw, okay, what are the packages which you get if you go ahead and take CA as your career path. So what are the salary packages? So of course the remuneration and the other benefits are of lot of important consideration for choosing any specific career path. And the salaries, okay, the salaries if you consider are very impressive, okay, compared to any other professional courses what a chartered accountant draws. Okay, average salary package I can say is 6 to 7 lakhs per annum if you are a CA. Okay, and of course as you gain experience and with lot of other criterias, okay, so you have done your CA through foundation route, it adds to your value. Okay, if you have done CA with single attempts, it will definitely add on to your value, and so is placed your salary package. I can say average you will be receiving 6 to 7 lakhs per annum. Okay, and that is the impressive salary package which you get when you become a CA. And then CA is more than just math. See students, I would like to bring this up because many students who I have spoken so far, the students who have counseled, so they have this general misconception. They think, oh, CA is lot to do with numbers, lot of very big accountancy problems, and there is a paper on maths. Okay, so I haven't studied mathematics in PUC. So if you haven't opted MEBA, any other combinations, you will generally have that in mind. Oh, mathematics is a paper. There are subjects, subjects based on calculus. Oh, it is difficult for me. Will it be possible or not for me? Correct or not? So you will have so many misconceptions, but I would like to clear it off. Okay, I would like to clear them all at this particular point of time. Students, CA is just not math, or it is very much more than numbers or more than math. Okay, so the reason I'm telling this, as a chartered accountant, you will be playing very many interesting roles in making business successful across various sectors. Okay, it's just not math. As I told, you have two papers which are descriptive papers, which will include principles and practices of accountancy. So the descriptive papers, when you want to write them, you should have really sound knowledge. Okay, sound knowledge of the subjects. Okay, and of course math is one of the subjects, and it is definitely possible to master it with proper guidance. Okay, yes students, so these are the 5 reasons which I quoted, okay, for you to specially help you choose CA as a career path. Now moving on, my dear children, yes, now how to become a chartered accountant in India. See, the picture is self-explanatory, correct? The picture is self-explanatory. So if you want to say, yes, I became a CA. Okay, oh, I'm a CA. If you want to celebrate like that, so there are 3 stages. Okay, the 3 stages which you should successfully clear. So which is the first one? The very first stage is the foundation. Okay, the first you have to clear the foundation, followed by intermediate level, and at last finally it's the CA finals. Only then you will be recognized as a chartered accountant. Okay, so these are the 3 levels. If you want to become a successful chartered accountant in India, you have to clear foundation first, followed by intermediate, and then the finals. Now I will display you a flow chart, okay, which will give you a brief idea about the various levels, okay, in which a CA course is done. Yes, students. So CA course, you have 2 options. One is the foundation course route, and one more is the direct entry route. So students, since today you, my audience, are students of second PUC, So I would be highlighting on this particular route. Okay, the foundation route. This is the route for you guys. Okay, the foundation route will be the route for you to achieve the CA course. So a foundation route, the foundation route is comprises of 3 levels. Okay, if you want to go ahead with foundation course route, first, as I told, you have to clear your CA foundation. Okay, followed by intermediate, and then followed by CA finals. So the very first step, okay, the very first step for you is to go ahead and clear the foundation. Okay, clear the CA foundation. Okay, so now students, CA foundation, clearing this, okay, clearing this is not very easy, but I wouldn't say it's not possible at all. It's definitely possible. It's very much possible. Clearing the foundation is very much possible. And when you do your preparations and focus study for foundation, you would have gained sufficient proficiency wherein you can definitely go ahead and with the same zeal, enthusiasm and preparations, you can clear intermediate and then go ahead with the finals. So all in all, it is I can say a 5 years course all in total. It's a 5 years course. So now, since you guys are in the second PUC, okay, see, when can you appear for the exams? You can go ahead and appear for the exams in May. Okay, so soon after you complete your PUC exams in March. Okay, as soon as you complete your PUC exams in March, you can appear for foundation exams in May. For which you should first go ahead and do your registrations. Okay, registrations are first supposed to be done. Let me display one more flowchart so that I can give you all and clear the idea. Okay, the details of how exactly you should go ahead. So students, for the foundation route, as I said, now that you're in your 12th, okay, the second PUC, for you to appear to the foundation exam, you have to clear second PUC. That's a mandatory thing. You should clear your second PUC, your 12th results. You should get your 12th results. Only then you can appear for foundation exams. That is very much clear. Now, if you are planning, okay, you should plan such that soon after your PUC exams in March, you have to attempt the foundation exams in upcoming May. Okay, so if you want to go ahead and pursue your exams, upcoming exams in May, you have to do registration. So here, as I've displayed here, you have to do the registration. So this is very important. You have to first register with ICAI. Okay, you have to first do your registrations with ICAI. Okay, it's again, as I told, a statutory body which certifies you as a CA. Okay, so you have to do your registrations with ICAI at least before Jan. Okay, because you should show 4 months of study periods from the date of registration. So you should do your registration before Jan. Okay, well before Jan. Okay, and then you should do your preparations. And then you can appear for May exams, okay, the foundation exams, which are in May. So meanwhile, you have to, again, here, as I've mentioned, you have to fill the forms and the exam form through online, okay, for application and exam forms, that telling them that you will be appearing for May exams. So that you are supposed to do before the exam. So of course, you will be getting all the details about the dates, when the application form is available to fill, when are the last dates to submit. Of course, we will be intimating you and giving you all these details. So this is the general procedure, students. Okay, so for your preparations for your May exams, you should have registered and, as I told, completed at least 4 months of study period. Okay, so this is different from your preparations. So just 4 months of preparations as such, it is if you start well in advance or well early to this. Okay, so well in advance is always better, correct? Always the first started is the correct end date, correct? So well in advance, you have to start your preparations and then appear for the May exams. Okay, so this is a very clear mind map or a route for you to explain, okay, when you can go ahead and attempt for CA foundation exams. Yes, Sanjay. So study materials will be provided by ICAI. Okay, you will be getting the study materials from ICAI as soon as you do your registrations. Yes, Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Yes, ICAI is Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Okay, students. So this is the foundation route, and this will be the very first stage. As I told, clearing foundation in the first attempt. Okay, the very first attempt you clear all the 4 papers of foundation. Okay, it's the achievement is at totally a different level, and with that you will definitely gain confidence to do very well with your IPCC. Okay, that is the intermediate, and with the same zeal and enthusiasm you can go ahead and pursue your finals. Yes, students. So now let me give you some brief idea about the various papers which come under CA Foundation. Yes, Sanjay, very much. You can go ahead and do your registrations right away. Yes, Lakshit, you can definitely, if you have done CA, you can go ahead and do job in any countries. As I told, once ICA has certified you as a chartered accountant, it is globally recognized. Everyone recognizes that. As I told, it's the second topmost chartered accountant organization, the entire globally. Okay. So you will be having chances of working abroad as well when you are recognized as a CA. Yes. Okay, my dear students, coming back. So as I was explaining, yes, students. Okay, let me come back to this. So the CA Foundation. The CA Foundation has, foundation course of CA has 4 papers. So which are the 4 papers? The very first paper is on principles and practice of accounting. Okay, principles and practices of accounting. It covers total of 100 marks. Okay, 100 marks. It's a 3-hour paper. It covers 100 marks. How about the next one? The second paper, paper 2, is on business laws and business correspondence and reporting. So again, it is a paper for 100 marks. This is also for 100 marks. So you have actually here 2 sections. 60 marks are based on business laws from section A, and 40 marks are based on business correspondence and reporting from section B. So these are the 2 sections under paper 2. Okay, that is the business laws and business corresponding and reporting. The third paper, okay, the third paper is business mathematics and logical reasoning and statistics. So again, it's a 100 marks paper, 3 hours paper. So here you have 2 parts, part 1, part 2, 60 marks from business mathematics and logical reasoning. You have remaining 40 marks based on statistics. Okay, so this is about your paper 3. And the last paper is the 4th paper, paper 4. Okay, wherein again you have 2 parts, part 1 and part 2. The part 1 is based on business economics, which carries around 60 marks of your entire paper. And the second part 2 is from business and commercial knowledge, so which is on 40 marks. Okay, business economics 60 marks, business and commercial knowledge of 40 marks. So students, here paper 1 and paper 2. Okay, these 2 papers, paper 1 and paper 2, both of them are descriptive papers. Okay, they are descriptive papers, while paper 3 and paper 4. So now these 2 papers are MCQ based papers. So they are objective based papers. Nothing like that, Shweta. Specific to US, maybe I think I have to check it out, but there are opportunities. There are a lot of opportunities in foreign land as well. Okay, yes, coming back to this, paper 4, as I told, you have part 1, part 2, business economics, business and commercial knowledge. So this is the entire structure of CA Foundation, and 3 and 4 are MCQ based papers. Okay, MCQ based papers, and each paper is again conducted for 3 hours, as I told. And very important thing for you to note is that during these papers, okay, when you attempt these papers, that is paper 3 and paper 4, okay, so you will be having negative marks. So it's like for every wrong answer, you will be deducted with -1/4, that is 0.25 marks. Okay, so negative marking is there in paper 3 and paper 4. Okay, and when you do your registrations, okay, you can wonder, okay, ma'am, now that you're asking us to register right away, do it before Jan, things like that. With this registration, what is the validity? So once you do your registrations, the registration is valid for 3 years. Okay, with a single registration. Okay, with a single registration, the validity is for 3 years. Mean to say you can do 6 attempts. Okay, with a single registration, you can do 6 attempts. 6 attempts mean to say the CA foundation exams appear every year twice, so one in May, one in November. So you can do these attempts. So 6 attempts are possible. So per year 2 attempts. So totally 3 years mean to say you can go ahead and do 6 attempts. Okay, which I will not say is advisable, because I always focus on clearing, you guys clearing the foundation in the very first attempt. Okay, now one more very important thing which I want to tell at this particular point is with respect to the passing marks. Okay, so my dear students, for you to clear foundation, this is again a very important thing, correct? You can note it down if you feel it's important. A very important thing is for you to clear the papers, okay, papers from foundation, you should score 40% marks in each and every subject. And overall, your aggregate should be 50%. Your aggregate should be 50%. So it's a total 400 marks paper. 50% mean to say for you to clear foundation, you should be scoring 200 plus. You should be scoring 200 plus. And it should be 40% from each subject. Okay, 40% from every subject. On 100, you should be targeting at least 40 from each and every subject. Okay, you cannot say, ma'am, I'm very good with descriptive papers. So subjective papers, let it be okay, I will manage to get this much. That's not possible. If that is so, you will not be clearing CA foundation in the first attempt. Even though you score 40 from all the papers, which is the minimum aggregate, your total score will be 160, which is again less than 50%. Understanding, no? So you should aim to score at least 40 from each paper, okay, with aim to score 60 plus in any of the 2 papers, okay, or I would say 200 plus is your score. So try to target 60 plus from all the papers. You should target 60 plus from all the papers. Then you will be definitely clearing CA foundation in the very first attempt without any hassles. And of course, you can also come within top 50. No, that is not possible, Sanjay. So they have set this guidelines. It should be 40% from each subject. Okay, otherwise it is considered as fail itself. Okay. So now students, the next level is your intermediate level. See students, I would like to quickly brush up with this. So just to give an idea, I will be just sharing a gist. Okay, because as I told, your first focus should be on clearing foundation. So foundation, once you've cleared it, then this is the next level, intermediate, and then you have the next level of finals. So I'll quickly brief up. So once you have completed your foundation, okay, once you've cleared all your 4 papers from foundation, completed foundation, you can go ahead and register yourself for the intermediate level. Okay, students, so here is your path. So as I told, this is your path, foundation path. So once you have cleared the foundation, you have to register for intermediate level. So intermediate level, you have 2 groups, okay, group 1, group 2. Each consists of 4 papers. So totally 8 papers from 2 groups. Once you register for intermediate, you have to clear 8 months. You have to study for 8 months. 8 months of study period is required. Supposedly this May you clear foundation, you can immediately go ahead and register for intermediate level, but you can appear only for next upcoming May exam. Okay, 8 month study period is a must. So meanwhile, while you do your studies for group 1 and group 2, you should complete this 4-week soft skill training program, okay, which they call as ICITSS. Okay, the soft skill training program. It is actually called as the integrated course on information technology and soft skills. And then you should appear for the group 1 and group 2 exams. So again, there is an option. You can give your group 1, okay, give your group 1 and first exam, say May, and do your preparations for the next 4 months and give your group 2. So it's up to you how well you manage. If you are, you can very well attempt both the groups in one shot, That is also possible, or you can go ahead, take breaks and then do your preparations. Okay, so this is about the intermediate level. Once you have completed intermediate levels, you clear single or both the groups. Once you have done this, you can register for the practical training of 3 years. This is what we call as articleship. You have come across this, I guess. Okay, so then you can register for practical training. Okay, and then then you will be also eligible for the final level. Okay, students. So now giving you the brief idea about the CA intermediate papers. Okay, so these are the group 1 papers. As I told, 4 papers which carries 100 mark each. So these are the papers: accounting, corporate loss, cost and management accounting, taxation. Okay, and these are your group 2 papers. Okay, so the group 2 papers, around again 4 papers, 100 marks each. Okay, so this is about your intermediate level. And now coming to the final level of CA, as I told, so new syllabus only. Okay, yes. So if it is the final level, as I told, you should have cleared the groups of intermediate. You should have registered for the practical training. You should have cleared the groups. Okay, and you should have completed the soft skills training. So once everything is done, you can register for final level and again start your practical training, and meanwhile do your preparations for again both the groups, group 1 and group 2. Okay, once you have successfully completed the final exams, okay, then you can apply, you can register for ICI membership, and then at last you will be becoming a chartered accountant. Okay, so this is the entire journey when you go ahead with CA. So the CA final, I have displayed these papers. Okay, 8 papers, as I told, 2 groups. So these are the various subjects. Of course, you can check out the syllabus. It is available on ici.org.in. Okay, so now moving on to the salary prospects. So students, if you are a chartered accountant, so many of you were asking on this, ma'am, what is the salary package? So on the basis of skills, so these are the packages. So I have listed the average salary package, okay, which will be available to you when you go ahead with these particular skills, these basic skills. If you master, so if you're going for auditing, you're a chartered accountant, you're going for auditing, as I told, your annual package will be 7 to 7.5 lakhs. Okay, your salary will be dependent on your skills, capabilities, and as I told, experience. As experience adds on, okay, there are salary packages wherein you can draw from ranging from 6 to 7, you can draw up to 30 lakhs per month. So that is, sorry, per annum, but 30 lakhs package per annum is possible if you have mastered, okay, the various skill sets of a CA. And very important thing to highlight, so if you are a rank holder, okay, CA rank holder, you have cleared CA in the very first attempt, so as your salary packages vary. And now this is the basic profiles I'll be displaying, the job profiles, and what are the salary of a CA per annum with respect to these job profiles. So if you are a financial analyst, you draw 6 lakhs. If you are a accountant, 25 lakhs, accountant executive, so 25 lakhs. So these are the various salary packages. I will say the attractive salary packages possible if you are a chartered accountant. Now students, coming to the very important and the highlighted part. So now, as I told you, see, I will quickly summarize what and all we discussed. So I started by telling you about some of the very famous personalities, correct? How they are CA and how they have occupied the top positions in both public and private sectors. I gave you about the 4 wings of CA, okay, becoming a CA. I gave you 5 reasons why you should choose CA as a career path. Okay, what are the prospects? What are the various, the tremendous opportunities which are available if you go ahead and choose CA as your career path? Finally, I gave you insight. If you want to become a CA, what are the 3 stages? How to do your registrations, how to go ahead, what are the subjects, what you should attempt, correct? The cutoff marks, the passing percentage. I threw light on all these things. And now that it is in your mind, okay, foundation. So these are the papers I have to appear. I have to appear for 4 papers. I should be scoring 50% aggregate, 40 from every subject. I have to do that. Correct? No? So that is the thing which you have understood so far. And to substantiate that, I have also displayed the salary prospect. So once you have completed your degree with CA, okay, along with CA, you are a successful chartered accountant with your experience, with your expertise. So what and all are the salary prospects? So you have in your mind, okay, in the background, all these things are there now. So I have fed up you with so much information. Correct? No, I have given you so much information and it is processing in your young minds. Now here comes the question. Okay, ma'am. So now foundation I will register. I have to go ahead and do CA foundation. So how will I do that? So what are the possibilities, or how will I crack CA? Now you say you are insisting, okay, crack CA in first attempt. It's possible. But how do I do that? Correct or not? So this is a very big question which is right now lingering in your minds. Correct, students? So here I'll give you the solution how well you can do your preparations, okay, how well you can get the guidance, and what and all you can do so that you try to crack CA foundation exam. So I shall be sharing with you the 5 methodology, okay, which we have designed, okay, the people from Bhat and Bhat Tutorials, how we have designed to guide you so that you can crack the CA foundation in the first attempt. So what are the 5 methods we have designed for you? Yes, the very first is you will be getting in-depth conceptual teaching, wherein you will have regular classes for 2 hours. Okay, and this is kind of integrated with your regular PUC studies. Okay, students, so as per the rules, it's 4 months of preparation or 4 months of study period. But as I told, you should do it well ahead. Okay, you should start your preparations right from the beginning. You should start preparing for CA foundation, keeping in mind, okay, soon after my pre-university board exams, let me appear for the foundation exams in May. So that should be your target. So keeping that in mind, how to do your preparation. So you require in-depth conceptual teaching. So we have with us a team of experts, okay, our CA expert team. So we have with us, as I mentioned in the very beginning, teachers who have been teaching the CA aspirants, okay, with more than 15 years experience, combined years of 30 years, people who are pursuing CA as a career. So we have with us such a wonderful team. So they will be doing in-depth conceptual teaching to you. And it's like, you have 2 hours of CA foundation classes and it is integrated with your regular curriculum. So you complete, you go to college, complete your regular PUC classes, then this will be there. Okay, this will be there placed regularly, okay, regularly on everyday basis, okay, with your regular curriculum. So this is the in-depth conceptual teaching will be the first strategy for you to crack the foundation. Then we will be focusing on problem solving in QA sessions. So students, as I have mentioned, what is this problem solving? What are QA sessions? As I told, 2 of your papers are descriptive. So just in depth, if you, okay, in depth, you understand the concept. Oh, I have understood this concept, but how do you write it? Presentation becomes very, very important. So when it comes to presentation skills, so when it comes to presentation skills, your QA sessions come into picture. So we will be guiding you. So, okay, if this is the given question, so from this concept, if these are the questions which can appear, how to write the answer, how your answer should be presented. So that is what we focus on QA sessions, okay? And then further problem solving skills will be developed for the 2 papers which are descriptive. So nobody will check there how, what and all steps you do. Correct? No, that is not at all the focus. They will be just checking whether you're able to arrive to the right conclusion. Have you chosen the right answer or not? That is the major focus. So we will be training you on these 2 aspects. See, it's to become a CA, both your analytical skills and presentative skills, both are very equally important. You should know how to present. If it's a descriptive answer, how to present it all in detail and to the point. You should be covering all the details of the answer, how to do that. So that we will be training you. And problem solving. So problem solving skills. because as I told, the two objective papers, nobody will be checking you what and all steps you're doing. Our major focus will be whether you are able to come to the right option or not. Correct? No? So we will be training you on the problem solving skills, and then we will be providing you with RPPs, which we call as regular practice papers. There will be periodic tests, assessments, and the workbooks, which we will be providing to you. Okay, so once you do the in-depth conceptual teaching, okay, you understand the concepts, you know how to write, we train you what to write, how to write. Then what is the next step? As I mentioned, you should write. Correct? You should do regular practice. So that is where the RPPs, the regular practice papers, comes into picture. So you will be given regular questions. Okay, I will very frankly tell you, you have to really work hard. It's not like we give you huge assignments. It's not so, but regular assignments will be there. You should be also very regular in your studies, do all those RPPs, attend the periodic tests and assessments without missing even a single thing, and come up with the properly worked books. Okay. And then what is the next method? What is the next strategy we will be giving you? Once we give you all these practice, once you also do these practice, the very next step is the micro tests, mini tests, and the mock exams. Correct or not? So students, as I mentioned, so once you have done the practice, it's time for us to test whether you have really done the practice or how well are you doing. So many concepts in RPPs, regular practice papers, you are writing answers beautifully, but once it comes all together, so once we give you around 50 marks exam from the various covered previous concepts, are you able to recollect the concepts? Are you able to jot them out in the manner we train you? Is it possible from your end? That we will be taking ahead and analyzing your preparations through these tests, micro tests, mini tests, and mock exams. And the final thing is, of course, evaluation and feedback. So this is a very strong strategy which we believe in Bhat and Bhat, and also this is the major key point, a key strength wherein we try to train you people, and because we will be passing on feedback to you. So that's very important, and it is equally your responsibility. A feedback given should be positively taken. So that is the first thing. You should not get offended. You should not get demotivated. Nothing like that. You should be very positive. Okay. You should take the feedback very positively, and very important is for you to implement the feedback. Correct or not? I say, okay, we do analysis. Okay, a professor says, okay, one of your teachers says, okay, see, this is not the way you should write the answer. Okay, this is not the way. You should be more specific. You should be more elaborative. Things like that. You should listen positively and you should implement. That is very important. So that is where we can guarantee, okay, guarantee and assure you that it is definitely possible for you to crack the foundation in the very first attempt. Okay, students, I would like to stress upon the stress upon the idea that all these will be really successful if we get equal support, okay, equal dedication and commitment from your end. Okay, and we will be providing you, very importantly, our app, Tutorials app. So access will be given to the Tutorials app. So once you do registrations with us, okay, and join for the CA Foundation course, we will be adding you to the app batch. So through the Tutorials app, we will be monitoring. We will be monitoring whether you are submitting the assignments on time or not. What are your test marks, whether you are able to cope up with the syllabus or not. If at all you are facing difficulties, we will be there to help you, to give feedback so that you can evaluate yourself and do better in the upcoming tests and exams. Yes, so Lakshit, with respect to the fee details which you're asking, so that is to be discussed once you come for counseling session. You can discuss it at the admission desk in college. So they will be giving you all the details on the fees, everything. And Sanjay is asking, okay, recorded sessions, will it be available? Yes. So to clarify on this, so my dear children, we insist on you attending live sessions. So right now, once we start, of course, we will be going ahead and doing online sessions. So, and They will be all live sessions. Okay, you know what are live sessions. So I'm talking to you, I'm responding to you, correct? As and when you're sending queries, I'm responding back. Similarly, teachers will respond to you. So you should, at the maximum possible thing, you should attempt to attend live sessions only. If at all you miss because of any network issues, okay, or you logged out because of some issues, things like that with the devices, electronic devices, our tutorials app will have backup of the videos. Okay, so it's like we process every live session and it is uploaded under tutorials app for your back reference. Okay, I can say it's one of the major advantages of online classes, correct? Okay, Sanjay, my subject is mathematics. So part of mathematics I'll be handling. Majorly, I will be connected with you throughout your course, okay, with us. So we will be doing mentoring sessions. So I will be there at the back end. So as I told, our expert CA team will be in the front line, teaching you guys, okay, coaching you with all these aspects. So I'll be, of course, associated with you in the form of, any support with respect to how to study, you have any doubts. So I'll be continuously taking the your feedback, how you guys are doing. Okay, so I'll be associated with you like that. I'll be counseling you. Okay, any sort of hassles or any difficulties you face, you can connect to me, no issues. So that way I'll be assisting. Otherwise, my subject is mathematics. Okay, yes. So now all videos will be there, or each and every recorded video will be available. Okay, students, so that this is a catch, or this is, I can say, one of the advantages of online classes. So live class, you listen, since it's a professional course, one time teachers will explain once or twice, you hear it, that time you understand. Okay, when you go ahead and start doing RPPs, the regular practice papers, what we give to you, okay, you recollect that, you study and you start solving the papers, the regular practice questions. That time a doubt might arise. Okay, you can, oh, what is that concept? Should I want to look that, or because till next class I have to wait for the teacher, what to do? So to answer such queries, as I told, we will be providing the recording of the video. So you can immediately go to the tutorials app, open the video section, go to that particular lecture, okay, and check out. You can, of course, scroll through the specific portion and you can check out what doubt and you can get it clarified for yourself. Understanding, no, students? So I hope it's clear so far. So now, students, so these are the five strategies which we implement to make sure you are cracking the foundation. Teacher will beat us, or if we get less marks, we will be giving you guidance, Sanjay, as I told. So if you are scoring less, we will be talking to you. What are the hassles you're feeling? So you should also equally come up with responses, as I told. Okay, you should be communicating back. What are the difficulties you're facing, or why it's not coming up? Marks are not, you're not scoring marks. Okay, you should be also equally interactive. Yes. So now, students, with this background, let me display this particular picture. So as I told, students, CA is one of the toughest exams in India, but it's not like you cannot do it. You can definitely do it, but it's really challenging. It's really challenging, and it requires all these things. All these things are involved. What ultimately people see, or what generally the society sees, is just this. Oh, they say, oh, you have successfully completed CA. Have you? Oh, that's good. Congratulations. Correct or not, you will hear this. But you know, okay, your parents, you know, we know it requires all these things. Okay, it is involving risks, failure, doubts, criticisms. You should do proper studies, disciplined studies, sacrifices, late nights, rejections, persistence, very importantly, hard work. Persistence and hard works are the key to success. Okay, it's really challenging. And if you ask me, I will write like this. You can ask, what are you writing this, ma'am? One is greater than 4. You said you're a math teacher. Why are you writing this? 1 is greater than 4. How? If I just add here attempts. Okay, if I just add one, word here, attempt. Okay, 1 attempt. Okay, CA foundation, clearing CA foundation in the first attempt has a very huge value, compared to 4 to 6 attempts. Understanding or not? So why am I telling you this? What are the reasons why I'm telling you, okay, do it, it's possible. Start your preparations right from now. Appear for foundation exams, crack it. What is the reason I'm telling you this? Because if you save time, and you save money. Correct or not? You save time doing it right at May. You save time, you save money. At the same time, you earn time. And you earn more money. Both are possible. Okay, students. So to tell you some interesting facts about CA, okay, the importance about the course. So just a small history. The formation, if you consider the ICI, which I was mentioning, it was established in July 1949. Okay, it's the body which certifies you as a CA. Okay, and then it's, as I mentioned, see, you were asking, many of you were keen, ma'am, if I get certified from ICAI, will I get global recognition? Definitely it's there. See, it's the second largest accounting body of the world. Okay, after the American Institutes of Certified Public Accountants, which they call CPA, the second largest is in India, ICAI. Okay, so this is one of the interesting facts. There is no age bar for you to clear the exams. There is no age bar, students, no age criteria at all. As I told, they have just set certain guidelines for you to appear to foundation. You should have completed 12th. Okay, so these are some of the guidelines which they have set, but there are no age restrictions. And a very important highlighting thing, see now, the pass percentage. November 19, if you consider, it was 15.12%. The recent pass percentage in the latest exams, Jan, it's 24.89%. So out of 100 students, yes, out of 100 students who appear, almost around 25 students are qualifying. Okay, they are clearing foundation exams. Okay, as I told, those 25 would have definitely be like that tree, which I displayed in the previous slide. Okay, you should do hard work, you should do persistent efforts. Definitely it is possible. Okay, students. So you can see also there is a rise. So 15 to 24. Okay, the numbers have increased. So it's a positive thing for ICI and also for Indian accounting sector. So it's a positive thing. So people are clearing, more and more are qualifying and clearing foundation in the first attempt only. So it's a positive thing. And so is the scope and so is the competition. Some frequently asked questions, which I have, of course, addressed throughout the webinar. So again, for your reference, I'm bringing all these questions up about the salary package, as I mentioned. So 6 to 7 lakhs to 30 lakhs. Okay, so this, how do you judge a person, a chartered 2 people, okay, who have done CA? So with what criteria we segregate and we tell who is better? It is over the experience, of course, and single attempt passed students over multiple attempt passed students will get priority. Rank holders from ICA, of course, will get priority. Okay, so now I was mentioning when you want to go ahead and do finals, okay, if you do the auditing in one of these big 4, so this is one of the famous word which as a CA student you should know, the biggest 4 firm networks. Okay, so these are the biggest 4 firm networks: ENY, PwC, Deloitte, and KPMG. So these are called the big 4s. And if you're doing your articleship, okay, the 3 years of practical training in any of these big firms, okay, you are recognized at a totally different level. Okay, so, and of course you can also get a job from them. Yes, so some of the questions I'm getting, I will answer them shortly just after this. So in big four, if you are a person who got into articleship in one of these big fours, and then you are absorbed in the same, so you will be drawing salaries up to 25 lakhs. Yes, students. So now some of the questions which I'm getting. There is no salary as such in articleship, Sanjay, but you will be getting stipends, some very attractive stipends you will be getting. Yes, Shweta is asking. Okay, so see, our institution was set up in 2003, Shweta. So we are here since 17 years. Sanjay is asking, how can we contact you, ma'am? So yeah, as I told, we will be connected with you through our app, tutorials app. So there is a section called chat section. So all of us will be, most of our tutors, our CA team, teachers, we from management. So we will be there online connected to you. So any doubts or any clarifications you have, you can share it. So it will be generally less than 5 per annum. Okay, Sanjay. So again, it's based on your various criteria, whether you're from foundation route, direct entry route. Okay, so 3 to 4 you can consider, 3 at max. Yes, with respect to foundation, so we train in small groups, and all the students who have, who have got trained with us, so they have cleared foundation. At various level, we have trained, Shweta. So it's not only for foundation. So we have trained CA aspirants across various levels. So we do up to IPCC. So up till then we have trained. And with respect to clearing, so we have 100% results. Yes. So now I think any more questions? Okay, let me just complete and come up for the QA sessions with you students. Yes. Now this I would like to tell you. To be a CA, it's a commitment which requires of minimum 4 years from your end. It requires a lot of hard work and practice. Okay, it is, though it is one of the toughest courses in the world, it's definitely possible to crack it down. So you can definitely crack it down, and the mantra should be persistence, devotion, and the right guidance. Okay, students. So I always tell this in all my presentations. So, and to especially all my dear CA aspirants. So I tell this. What is that? CA. What does CA means? Can do attitude. Can do attitude. I may fail, but I would not give up because I believe I can. Correct? I'm a chartered accountant. CA is a can do attitude. CA can also mean chakra of ambitions. Correct? Chakra of ambitions. As I told you, you should have patience. You should be persistent in your goal. Okay, if your goal is to clear CA finals, you should divide it into shorter, small term achievable goals. Final, okay, major dream is to become CA. Okay, to become a CA, as I told, what are the shorter ambitions? First, set up a goal to clear foundation, then set up a goal to go ahead with intermediate. Correct? It's a chakra of ambitions. You will go ahead and go on identifying your ambitions. Only then, yes, I am a chartered accountant. You can become one. See this, CA, it's a charismatic amalgamation of great experiences in life. Because if you are a CA student, so you know how in depth you have to study. Okay, it gives you a great experience. So you will by yourself become studious. Correct or not? You will take that responsibility because you will know, okay, clearing at this stage or this attempt means so much for you. It's a lot of great experience. And once you've cleared that, achievement is at totally different level. Correct? No, everyone recognizes you. Oh, she's cleared foundation. Oh, in the very first attempt. Very good. That's congratulations. That's very nice. Correct? No, it's an amalgamation of great experiences. And once you get into practical training, the soft skill training modules are very, very good. Okay, you will not get such training in anywhere else, anywhere outside, not at all possible. So much is the scope and so much is the great experiences it teaches you. Yes, you should be a chartered accountant for that. And then CA means you have to challenge it, you should achieve it, and then you should loop it then you can say proudly that yes, you are a chartered accountant. So my dear children, with this, I would like to end my presentation at this particular point. So thank you one and all. I take this special opportunity to thank the management of KLE, the principal, Mr. Harinath Reddy sir, the coordinator of commerce, Shri Darshan Ranganath sir, for giving me this opportunity, and especially the management of KLE for giving Bhat and Bhat Tutorials this opportunity to interact with the young minds, to interact with you guys who are aspiring to become CA in near future. And with this, I would like to give you the assurance that we will be with you, we will be guiding you, and we will be definitely helping you out to achieve your goals. Okay, we will stand with you with proper support and your dedication. It is definitely possible. Okay, success can never be denied or delayed. Okay, with your efforts and hard work. So students, so keep up the same spirit. So join the CA Foundation course and do give the best results possible, and it is definitely possible for you. So with this, students, I would like to close my webinar at this point of time. Yes.
Thank you for all the information which you have passed on to our students, ma'am. And I need to give a small vote of thanks to you. Before starting the vote of thanks, it's being said that failure is the stepping stone of success. It is a proverb. But if you deep inside, if you just judge about it, only when we learn from that mistake, then only we are able to reach the success. And that success is enabled through the information, whatever our past mistakes has been done. But all the information which you have poured on our students might enable them not to do those mistakes and achieve the success at a faster pace. It is being said, Tejasvi da Navadita Mastu. Tejasvi means a light will enable the ship to reach its goal, and it will never let the ship to round around in the sea alone. You might have heard about the birds called as rat's race. It shouldn't become a rat's race. It should be a horse race for our children or for our students studying in our college. A right direction at the right moment will enable a student's life to reach his right goal that you have done for the day. And for second year PUC students, it's a turning step or turning, I would say it as a turning point in their life as to which course they have to choose in further days to come. All the information which you have poured in for the past 1 hour will enable our students to go in the right direction. I thank for all the information which you have passed on to our students, ma'am. Thank you from our commerce department to you. We expect a large number of the students to take the advantage of your institution and let them become a chartered accountant with the flying colors. That's what we can hope for the day. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Students, we will end the webinar by thanking the ma'am. Please say thank you to the ma'am, and we will wind up the webinar. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you, students, for your active participation. So thank you one and all. Thank you.